Hey Leo, how are you? I hope you're doing well and that August really sat with you in a good way. And because as we're starting off here now in September, I'm seeing how things are coming together spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and practically for you here. When I say practically, I have to say financially as well. Now, it looks like you've got a good grip on those changes that you've been intending and working towards, been patient with, and here's the breakthrough. So there's a gush of new energy as we start off this month of September. And I'm feeling some of it might just be somewhat unexpected as well, like a big, oh my God. And in that case, it should be a good one. Why? Because, Leo, I see how this is clearing the air around you. Okay, you're freeing yourself. It's like some old structure now collapsing as here now. Finally, you're able to start off building a new foundation now that you can build upon, not just for now, but in the long term. So, in this, I feel there's strength, there is a gentle feeling, there's a feeling of abundance and generosity, and where you're giving thanks for those things that are coming in to being that's allowing you now to turn a dial. And this dial for you, I feel, will have a lot of domino effects because not only is it the foundation that's changing here for you, Jupiter has done its whole thorough round. When we listen to the astrology forecast, we know that, Jupiter has been in your sign for a year, but it has now changed into that of Virgo, and at least from August 11th there. So in that sense, now is more focus on the financial aspect, okay? You've changed up from all those things that's been going on with you. But here I'm seeing strength. Now there's news about money, and I feel the news about money initially not only could be good, but there's more coming in behind it, all right? And that's the more important thing that I'm seeing here. Because initially, when I see you hearing about something, that's only half the picture, okay? So there's only like half a coin here. But then, as you go deeper into it, I feel what's coming behind is that much better. There is security coming in for you. And somehow a male from the past is somehow going to be extremely supportive this month, all right? And I feel it could be somebody that you've had a relationship with. He comes across as an air sign. Doesn't mean that he necessarily is born in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but it could be that he's come across to you as somebody here who is very mentally, intellectually, should I say, in charge, okay? A man of words, or the way he speaks. Or doesn't speak, put it that way too. But however, though, for you this month, I'm feeling the connection with this man in the past. However that may have played out between you in the past, now things are improving. There seems to be a communication that's more harmonious. There's more mutual understanding. There's more of a mutual give and take. And so I'm liking the harmony. And for you, I have to say here, Leo, it just feels very healing, all right, the way things are coming together. Then I'm seeing that you're able to now collect all the things that represent you, whether this is all your inner thoughts, but it could also be your belongings, physical, practical things. I see how you're gathering, you're wrapping yourself around it, and taking yourself down this path on a new journey. We have the Chariot there, meaning that you are now in control, you're focused, you're heading towards, should I say, a new goal in building the foundation the way you want it, and your value system is all intact. When I speak about value system, it's not just about, dimes and nickels. We're talking about your value systems, the dignity that you hold within yourself. This is very, very important, especially for you as a Leo. And I'm seeing that you feel so on top of it all, with dignity intact, and you collecting everything that has been upon your path, now ready to rehabilitate certain factors, structures in your life. You might feel that there's now a time to rest up a little bit, Maybe just because it's been such a year of expansion on so many levels that now you can find the peace and quiet to actually get the deep down sleep that you may need. Because do that, early in the month, because you are going to be super busy as I see the month is expanding and opening up for you. There is going to be a lot of draw and need upon your attention. So people are going to be needing your support. I see you out and about, casting your light upon their path to support them, help them. And then I'm feeling too that there is new beginnings here as far as also home foundations. So for those of you with thoughts, plans of moving, real estate, that kind of thing is also showing up here. And there might have been a choice here earlier on in August, like, do I choose this or that one? But the choice I feel that you're ending up with is exactly where you're meant to be. There feels like there's this wholeness, this opportunity, because it's not just, the foundation of where you live, but it's where it is and how it represents, how it reflects who you are and how you can grow within this new foundation, which is and becomes that much more important. Then again, I'm seeing more news about money, or money that can be either gifted or given or shared, commissions, whatever the deal is. I'm feeling that it is coming from an area that reminds me of a partnership thing. So it could be coming from your husband, your wife, your partner agent. Maybe it is, a bonus. Whatever it is, it's coming at a time where you could really need it. So talk about having a cosmic bank somewhere. Because yes, if that money had come to you earlier, you might have squandered it on something totally different. But now it's like it's coming at a time where it's earmarked. So this is exciting for you. This should also allow you now to kind of spread your wings. There's joy coming in upon your path here, Leo. And it's more like I see your heart chakra. It's opening it. And the palpitation of joy is here. And the feeling of, wow, I'm actually here. Wherever here is for you individually. Of course, this is general reading. This might pan out one way or the other for some other Leos. But for you, I'm just seeing that when the time is, whether this is earlier in the month or later in the month, that all depends. But I'm seeing when time is right, you're going to actually sit with something quite concrete in your hand. And I see you feeling so full of gratitude and appreciation, and where you're giving thanks to the cosmos, saying thank you, thank you, thank you for whatever that is. You have come through this phase in your life where you're able to turn whatever facet that's important to you, you've taken it, you've turned it around, here you are, and you're actually looking at it. What did you create? What did you do, Leo? How did you do it? Sometimes when you're in the middle of the mix, it's hard to achieve that higher perspective on things. And it's only like in the aftermath when we're kind of like sucked out at the very end of that tunnel, which represents the process in life. Only then, when we're back out in the light, looking back and go, wow, this is what I did. This is what I accomplished. And I'm seeing that you're in that awareness or that epiphany, there might be that feeling of great pride that you actually brought yourself through this. And of course, throughout life, we have those windows of opportunity where we have those quantum leaps that we take. And you've definitely been taking one or two, right? And here you are. Now I see you kind of like, where do I go from here? What do I want to do now? Right? It's like suddenly there's this big room open and you're able to do whatever you want to do. You can create it in any way, shape, and form you want. So now the deeper question is, where do I want to go from here? What do I want to do with this new space in my life, this new room? And it really allows you to now really feel that your creativity can come up to the surface, where you can flow with it. You have a newfound freedom, I feel. And time is such an important commodity that we have to value, because we never get it back. and we want to make sure that we fill our time with things of importance that really has to do with growing our spirits and the spirits of those around us. So however you're going to choose to express this, that is yet remain to see what is. But I can say one thing, though. Pay attention to this one male that's going to come into your life. I feel it's a new connection. For some of you, you might know who this person is, but this is a person of influence. I see people looking up to him. They respect him for who he is, what he stands for, what he's accomplished. He's very impressive in many ways, but he's not cocky about it. In fact, I see him being very humble about his status because he knows who he is. You know, he doesn't need to draw attention to himself, but it is a man of passion. It is a man of, I'd like to say, power. And for whatever reason now, he's meant to cross your path so that in your communication, in this energy convergence, should I say, something is going to come from it. Now, I'm not saying necessarily for you women that this may be a romantic connection. For some of you, it can be. For others, it might be somebody who's coming in for a career, or that could be supportive and open up doors for something else in your life. For you guys that are listening to this man can empower you some way to enhance your life experience as well, one way or the other. Just pay attention to him, and I don't think that he will cross your path without you recognizing him, because he is impressive. So you will know who it is when time is right. But listen, like always, you can listen to these tarot readings just like you do the astrological ones, meaning you can listen to your moon and rising sign within the tarot and get the reading for what's coming up, which will add to more insights, what you can expect here this month in September. And listen, I love reading for you, Leo, and I will see you again here soon in October.